Hey, what's up boys? In this video, I want to address a sentiment that I see a lot of guys my age, slightly younger, and then slightly older. By the way, I'm 23, alright? Now, the sentiment is, it's over. Let's hop on gears. Let's go get fucking leg surgery. Let's give up. What's the point of even trying anymore? Right? Now, how did I come up with this video? Well, number one, it's this comment from this video I made on the average guy dating experience is crazy after glowing up. He says, watching these videos just makes me more depressed and envious. You know, I kind of get you, bro. I've been on that end, okay? The more you go into this video, the more you realize that all the things you feel, all the things that, all the sentiments that you have regarding it's over, I've had it multiple times in my entire life, okay? And then the other sentiment, this is actually written by an 18-year-old. In one of my previous videos, he says, if I take gears, will I be as big as you? Have you used gear before? Number one, bro, do you think I'm that big? Like, look at me, okay? Despite how big you think I am, I'm 143 pounds in this picture. All right, so most of it is having nice amount of muscle mass, and I'm just lean as fuck. It's funny because up to the point when I get accusation of, oh yeah, Matt's on gear, whatever, I'm like, I still remember the days when people don't take me serious because even though I had a decent amount of muscle, I wasn't lean enough. There wasn't cut, there wasn't veins so that people would take me seriously. And I always remember those days. I'm like, we've come a long way. You know, when your environment starts to doubt your process, that's when you know you're on the right path. Now, let's go to why you might have these sentiments. You're going to see a lot of arrows because I tried recording this multiple times before. You know, maybe you watch Alex Eubank, Togi, or whatever, and you look at them, you're like, oh, they're on gears. They're on, you know, these things, and they look amazing. Guess what? You might be like Golem right now, looking at all these guys who have the results that you want, and you're like, man, I can't get those. So, you know, I gotta do what they do or else, well, I won't look as good as them. Going back to square one, why are you trying to be on gears? Who are you trying to impress? The whole point of this video, bro, I want to save you from becoming too black pill, and I don't want you to become jaded. Maybe you should become envious. Envy isn't a bad thing. I actually like the negative emotions that like envy, anger, and jealousy because those are the things that you can take energy from and push you towards, you know, betterment. But then, you know, depressed, like, bro, get the shit out of your way because this gets you to rationalize and play victim all day. When you're envious and when you build up an ego and you're like, I can do that too, that's when you actually do it. Now, let's go into my story. You can come up with the conclusion whether I'm on fucking gears or not by the end of this, but whatever. I don't give a fuck what you think. For the guys that are gonna be winners anyways, they're gonna take this as fuel. For the guys that are fucking losers, they're gonna take this as another reason for why, you know, I'm better than them or I'm a special snowflake. Understand, I started back in 2016. This was the first time I took a picture. And then this is sometime December. I remember always taking pictures in December, like during Christmas break or something. And I look at my body and I was like, damn, I don't look at like the guys that I watch online. And guess what? I was in this limbo phase of not liking who I look up until 2018 to 2019. I'm born 2001, so I'm like 17, 18 in these pictures. All right. So I've been in the gym for, I'd say, on and off at this point. I've never gained any strength to a crazy degree as how I am right now. But yeah, this is how I look back then, bro. As you can see, abs, not even there. Chest is okay. Biceps are okay. And I got this weird smile I used to run back then. This is Planet Fitness, by the way. And then when I went into college, that's when everything went fucking loose. Okay, I stopped going to the gym because I had so much self-doubt. My face fluctuated between being super fat and then moderately chubby and then back to fat again. And then this was my body composition during that time. Okay, so from here to here, by the way, it gets worse. Look at this. Up to a certain point during those years, bro, I became like a whole-on weeb, neat gamer type of deal where all I was doing really was playing games for like 12 hours a day and ate one meal. And usually it was only carbs, so no protein whatsoever. As you can see here, my face looked like I was 37, even though I was like 20. 21. And that shit, bro, was painful, but I didn't do anything about it. And I kept losing weight. As you can see here, my face got very skinny, right? can your face even get skinny? My face was very lean. And then my stomach, of course, you can't even see the abs anymore. This is when I decided, it was late 2022, to genuinely maybe pick up the gym again. I say genuinely here because you're gonna see where I fuck it up. I went on like a dirty bulk during that year, starting early 2023. And then I kept getting weight, getting some strength at the gym. And up to a certain point, I got a gut again, even though I had some muscle mass at this point, right? And then I was like, maybe I should cut down weight. Maybe I can get chiseled. Maybe I can look good like all those social media influencers that I watch. Guess what? I didn't lose weight at all. If anything, bro, I struggled so much with binge eating and ego lifting that I would injure myself and I couldn't train. So I had asked the point, why even diet anymore? You know, if I can't even train. So I, stopped training, and then I just eat less and less and less for the next few months. Late 2023, this was me. Let me delete this so you can see my chest. I lost a lot of muscle mass. My chest was a lot smaller than this picture, and then I lost some face fat too. As you can see, my face, hey, angles are coming back, even though you got, bitch tits and a gut. At this point, bro, this was, I'd say, early 2024. I went on a bulk, I won't even call it a bulk, but it was basically a recomp, very clean dieting with a very high surplus in calories. I was eating enough to gain weight, so progressively I got all my muscle back, and I was slightly leaner than when I first started. But then I kept pushing it the last few weeks, blew myself out of proportion. This is when we started the 60-day glow up challenge. This is my this was my face then. All right, not very good, kind of chubby, whatever. And the next thing that you see from here to here happened within a year. I cut down weight, so from here to here, and then even when I moved to Tennessee, bro, I always kept cutting down. This is on April 30th, 2024. As you can see, leaning down quite a bit. Abs are coming in for the first time ever. By the way, bro, I planned all of this out up to the point when I was trimming down weight. I was always journaling. I gotta hit 10% body fat, and I also say here, I gotta take my steps and cardio more seriously. Also say that I understand, unless I reach like a pinnacle or an extreme of leanness in some form, nobody will watch me on YouTube. And for me, that extreme happens to be around 150, 140 pounds. And day by day, bro, I document. I was struggling to get in my workout. I was struggling to get in my steps just because, around this time I moved to a different place too to work on the channel and potentially blow it up. It's not until about August, when I was very lean at this point. I was nearing 140, 143, that the channel blew up. But understand, bro, all of this leaning down process took about 2 months. This was the end of the 60-day glow up challenge. I was getting pretty damn lean. All right. And progressively, just because I didn't want to lose muscle mass, I slowed the lean down process. And this is how we ended up, late 2024. And then my face, of course, got a lot leaner, a lot more different than how we fucking started. And finally, 2025. This is January, and then this is me right now, almost 7 to 8 weeks apart. Understand, I've done all of this before, last year and all the other years combined. I have the reference experience of just sticking to what I planned out, and I know what it's like to give up midway, and that's why I can stick to what I planned very easily and create a transformation like this in a very short amount of time. As big as you guys think I am, I'm actually not like at my final form. What I am looking forward to in the next 10 years is to become like this person right here in terms of physique. Okay, I've been writing in my journal at a certain point, what is my ideal version, my prime. I say it's to look like K Boggs, super athletic, super chiseled, and not overly big. So understand, what are your goals? I gave myself a 10-year period to make this transformation. As big as you think I am, I don't think I'm all that yet. Until I'm like this by default, I got a long way to go. Going back to this point about gear usage, depression, envy, why are you in such a hurry? And don't get so fucking depressed watching people succeed where you don't have results in, because chances are you haven't put in the hours. That's not me trying to shit on you. That's me being for real. It took how many years? It's from 2016 to 2023 that I made the commitment, that I built enough pain from quitting over and over that I decided to not look back and fully commit to something that I plan out. For you guys, you probably got better muscle insertion than me, or genetics, or where the fuck. You don't need to be all that big, like all these influencers that you see. You just need to get to a point when you can go back in cruise control, right? Now, lastly, bro, going back to the point of, why are you trying to rush the process? Are you doing for chicks? Right? Probably you are. You can lie to me, tell me, oh man, I'm doing for myself. I just want to look better. Chances are you got some dating issues. I understand you don't have to be as big as me to get results. You just need to be lean and look like you take care of yourself. What I find is that girls actually hate it when I was very big. Like when I was bulky, during this time, I got ghosted like crazy, given that, I was big. I had a lot of muscle mass too, and I probably didn't look very good, but still, man, like up to this point, man, I'm probably not going to bulk again anytime soon. I'm probably going to maintain this and lean down slowly as I jump into calisthenics, just because this body alone, a lot of it is built based on calisthenics. I have a decent amount of muscle mass from weight training, and now it's just trimming up the mass. What is my take on it's over? Let's hop on gears. Let's give up, Why? What's the point of trying? There's a point in trying. And that's just to prove to yourself that you can do it. If I could tell myself so many years ago, it's, start today, start tomorrow, start this week. Don't fucking waste, another fucking year or something. But he wasn't ready for that. He would still be comparing himself with all those people you see on the internet. He would think he's not good enough. But understand, these people, they're on chapter like 100. And starting out, we're still fucking newbies. All right? So compare yourself to the pictures you take of yourself the day before, the year before, and so on. That's how I stop comparing myself so much with all these people I see online. That's all I want to say. This is a long ass rant. I hope you can probably take something out of it. But